Welcome everybody to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Roselore Serafina. We are, look at this. Yes, definitely heading out somewhere. Alrighty. Apologies, I've been away from the game for a little while. I've been away from this character for even longer, so we're going to get back into it very slowly. I've got some plans now because I'm playing with my other character and she's way ahead, and I'm encountering difficulties that would be a lot less difficult if I dealt with them at an earlier stage of the game, which is what we're going to do now. I believe we are leveling up our paladin so that we can complete the Realm Reborn paladin quest line, if that's what I think I'm doing. I am a little bit nervous about paladins because they are a tank and I am not used to tanking. We're going to go onto this straight and arrow. Alright, to the map. I am going to have to go into my Leve quests, so J for journal. So if you ever have trouble where you can't find your Leve quests sitting up here, what we're going to do is we're going to go into our Leve quests in our journal. We're going to jog on down. Yes, we're leveling up so we can do Operation Archon. Although I think I'd probably be better off leveling up one of my DPS classes because tanks don't do a lot of damage. All right, let's just work our way through things. So we're in the Coerthas Central Highlands. We are going to put, okay, there's straight and narrows. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these Leve quests up here, over here, so we can see. Okay, I can deliberately track 5 of them. Rightio. Now, if I go to here, I can see I'm on straight and arrow. And go down to here, we click on the quest itself, make sure we're standing in the area because it's a lot easier to do a quest when you're there. Much is lost. Travel to the Coerthas Highlands, equip a botanist primary tool and commence logging. Well, before we do anything else then, let us equip our botanist. Otherwise we're going to be in a world of hurt. We get some nice rewards out of it. Level 40, we are level 45, so we're just inside the area where we're not going to be penalised, I think. Oh, fiddlesticks. Straight and arrow. Then we get to our quest, we go down to initiate. We click initiate. Your home point's not set. Actually, we might want to fix that for some of these ones coming up because it's closer to our levels. Our difficulty is +4, and away we go. All right. Carry out the Leve objectives. Let's go. We're going to go find these. I am going to ask for a bountiful harvest. And we're going to go for Pioneer's Gift as well. Because you see our chance of getting Gatherer's Boon at the moment is like 11%. On the upside, it will be good for leveling our characters up, and we will be chasing through the Realm Reborn things for our for all of our classes. Because one of the things I've noticed is that as you get more classes, you've got these quest lines, and the quest lines tend to go and do things like take up your quest slots, and if you want to do a bunch of side quests, you run out of slots if you've got one quest line running for each class, because you can only have, how many is it? 30. I am steering by minimap if you're wondering what I'm doing. So basically the minimap is showing me where each of these trees are. So you right click on the tree, you left click, and away you go. So the other thing we're doing is we're going to be trying very, very hard to earn enough money for a couple of things. The most important thing being I want to be able to afford to get our equipment levels up so that when we're in a dungeon we're not letting down our mates by constantly dying, but also so that we can also participate in some of the main story quest things coming along. My main character at the moment is stalled on the main quest line because she doesn't have the ability to take out her opponent in one of the quests that you need to finish for progression. So it's difficult. So now that I've learnt that I need to keep up my skills and my gear, I'm paying a lot more attention to my gear with this character. So whereas this character was once playing this game blind, it's now benefiting very much from lessons I've learned with another character. Maybe she'll die a lot less. Uh-oh. Well, oh no, there we go. Straight and arrows up here. I'm like, that's no good. I should probably have my sprint on as well, because we're going to run out of time. So you'll notice on the main map I didn't see where the little leaf thing was, the little wheat ear that we have. We want to go with Boone. Although that only lasts for one. I'm just looking at some of my abilities, wondering which ones I should expend a little bit of effort on. I know, just take a leisurely jog, girl. We're not on a timeline. So yeah, so I'm trying to work the game out, how to do it optimally across the classes. Not enough GP. Well, fiddlesticks. That was definitely... Yeah, so I'm just having a look at the music volume. I think it's okay. I'll know when I do the edit. It'll be fine. Because I have it up for another game where you need to be able to hear the... you need to be able to hear things. As you can see the chat box in here. There's nothing in the chat box at the moment because, well, okay, except for what I'm doing. So this little box down here in your bottom left is really, really handy for being able to just see where your progress is in your various quests. Ooh, something just synced with me. So yes. Oh, we've done that. Okay, I need 4 more. Try not to fall down a hole. Never a good way to start a day. Falling down a hole or off a mountain. Get yourself to swing. You've got to actually click on the little picture in your gathering thing. So I was learning that last night, one of the more advanced gathering activities, and discovering that how it works, because I've been trying to work out what to do with some collectibles I've found, and now I've worked out what to do with them. You don't just collect them willy-nilly. Because with this particular thing, you have trouble getting rid of them. So what I'm hoping to do with this character is to give you guys a much more, a better look at that aspect of the game by figuring it out off screen with my other character. Oh, you are joking me. Girl, we need to swing that axe a little bit more effectively. I mean, we're still not doing bad for time, come to think of it. Alright, the duty is complete. As usual, we are not returning to the guy at Whitebrim Font because we have this big green circle on our map over here. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to go into a journal. We're going to go down here. We're going to find straight and arrow. We're going to stop tracking that one. Whoops. And we're going to go down and start tracking Sign of the Crimes. Which should be fun. Right. We're not initiating that right now. We are initiating the areas a bit sketchy. So let's have a look down here. Right. The area is a bit sketchy, requires weapons. We're going to level up our paladin. To do that, we need to have our paladin equipped when we're getting our tasks back. Alright, the area is a bit sketchy. The road into Whitebrim Font has never been what one would call scenic, and the demons and beasts can do little to sweeten the atmosphere. It would be worth an adventurer's while to clear the trade route of these pests, for all it takes is a few isolated disembowelments for the Cardigors to grow restive. Don't abandon it, you're initiating it. What are you thinking? I know, we're probably going to regret. What are we, level 48? Yeah. Alright, we can always run. Alright, before I activate that destination... Oh dear, never mind. I'm going to kick open this treasure coffer. They do not last after your duty. A blizzard burst. Oh, and I've completely forgotten what I need to be doing. 4, and 1, and 2, and maybe 3, whatever that does. And that looks handy. 2. Oh, don't stand there. And 1. Apparently you can attack things from behind. It's really handy. 3. Rightio. Let's go into the main map. Turn around and look behind you, you reckon? I see. Alrighty. I sense an unsettling presence. Alright, Fluffy's seen it. Fluffy, where's my unsettling? Oh my god, right in the middle. Don't stand there when it's doing that, girl. Slice and dice it. Alright, so I'm practicing my paladin skills even though I'm a little bit scared of actually going into a dungeon because people can be incredibly unforgiving when you're learning. Which is why, guys, you have such a dearth of tanks. Be kind to your tanks. They actually don't come pre-made. They have to learn how to do it. So, I mean, some of us can do this part of the game quite fine without too much trouble. But when it comes to actually going into a dungeon, that's a whole different kettle of fish. Like, we might have our skills down pat until we get into a dungeon, and then just our heads go completely to pieces until we learn that it's okay. Where's my unsettling presence? Oh, right there. Hello. Oh my god. So yeah, so I'm trying to teach myself how to use whoops, don't stand there. Firstly, not to get lost on the keys, because I have a lot of trouble with that. Because I'm looking not at what's happening on the screen. I'm most often looking at the numbers I'm going to be pressing, not on the keyboard, but down below. Let's not return to that. That's fine. Alrighty. And again, what we'll do is we'll take out the one that we've just completed, because we know where to go to turn it in. So, and then we'll go down to Brother in Arms. We'll pop that one on. We're not going to initiate it yet. We're actually heading toward Necrologos. Whispers of the Gem. So what we'll do is we'll go and get into the zone first. Because you may have noticed each one of these has a timer. And you don't want to lose time if you think you're going to have trouble completing it. So we're now at, we're still at level 48. We won't see the results of what we're doing until, let me just make sure I'm going in the opposite direction to what I need. Fine, so we're going for Sign of the Crimes then. No worries, we can handle that. Alright, travel to the Coerthas Central Highlands, equip a botanist primary tool and commence logging. Well, we might as well just have a quick change while we're doing that. You won't see what you need to log until you initiate the quest. So, Sign of the Crimes, initiate. Home point's not set. Yes, we understand. Confirm. Actually, we can't go back into Whitebrim. All right, what have we got to do? Evaluation. Level 47. Let's do the hardest one first. And just basically try. It will take a bit longer, so the risk is there, but... You'll notice you can't have your auto whack on, like auto hit things. There's a button that will let you just click once and then just for everything after that's what you hunt. With these ones you've actually got to click for each thing. I love being invisible. I know. It's really hard to do these if your invisibility isn't strong enough to, if you're not a high enough level to do it. So the nice thing is we're now at a level where we're not going to be penalised for doing it. We won't be after this, but that's fine. That's why we're doing them all now. Let's get our sprint on again. And the really nice thing is Fluffy doesn't start a fight when you don't need it. I know, watch out for cliffs. Oh, we leveled. That is awesome. And we learnt about unspoilt locations. Truth of forests and truth of mountains. Enable you to detect unspoiled gathering locations, display their location on the minimap. These special sites can't be found with lay of the land or arbor call, nor are they always present in the field. Furthermore, they may take hours or days to return once spent. Upon successfully gathering an item from one of these locations, the times at which it can be gathered will appear in your gathering log. Proceed with caution, however, as these points are known to dissipate upon abandoned gathering. Awesome. So there are some crafting materials that you cannot find without that skill. So I'm kind of pleased to see it. Even though it means we're going to keep a lot closer time on our Eorzean time, because we're going to be very, very limited by that. All right, let's go. I know, we're getting the harder one, but we're not getting a very high evaluation score because of it. Alright, I am not going to return to Whitebrim Font. Actually, no, because what I want to do is, where are we? Oh, I should have returned, never mind. I was going to say what we're going to do is zip into this Etherite and set it as our home point, but never mind. We'll not do that. Let me, before I go any further and fall off the edge of a cliff, go into J for journal, find our sign of the crimes, unclick it, and go down to Brother in Arms. Oh, whoops, that's already clicked. Not losing our heads this time. Alrighty. We're not that far from Whitebrim, actually. I think there's a big cliff over there. Let's not run straight toward the... What is that? Okay, that's the Gates of Judgment. My bad. Alrighty, off we go. Yeah, so what we're doing is we're just leveling. Those that XP that you get for Alright, we're going to do this one, then we're going to go back through the font and out to those ones. Might as well get the one that's furthest away. The XP you get for your quests is on top of the XP you get from actually doing the action. So, yeah. I ran through some of the Alexander dungeons with my main character last night for the very first time. There are days when I think I am just terribly, terribly hopeless. Alrighty, we're on the edge of the quest. Let us initiate Brother in Arms. Let's first work out which one it is. So, Brother in Arms. It's got a pickaxe. Travel to the Coerthas Central Highlands and equip a miner's primary tool and commence mining. Well, let's do that. And initiate. Yes, please. Oh, we're only level 40? Yes, we're not going to make it harder for ourselves. We're just going to work on what we've got. Alrighty, let's go. We'll do some Gatherer's Boon. Gives me out to 11. Make sure we catch things. Let's go. 100% chance of gathering items. Getting some marcasite. You know what, I'm thinking I'm really daft here because I should be checking out my food before I go any further. Maybe I have some mining and gathering food in here. Vitality, piety, critical hits. Or not, I could just be completely out of the mining and gathering food. Sigh. Alright, well in that case I'm just going to eat something because it still gives me more XP. There you go, girl. Alright, let's get to it. So the mining and gathering food can actually help you achieve things. There it is. Didn't I just come back from here? Never mind. Well, let's go. The other thing I was hoping was that it would help me regenerate my, what do you call it? My GP a little bit better. Oh, whoops. Never mind. So all we're doing with the little man with pickaxe things is we are... Oh, good. Just enhancing our chances of gathering stuff, which when you're a lower level is kind of handy. When actually it's kind of handy when you're a higher level too, because things do get harder. Oh well, of course they do. The other thing about doing these, apart from the fact that we're increasing our XP as we're doing our other stuff, is between 9 out of 40. I just need 10 more chunks. I'll get there. No, I won't. My brain has just gone to jelly. Apologies. Oh, is that the other thing about doing these leves? Apart from the fact that while we're increasing our combat class, we're also increasing our increasing our Disciple of the Land and Disciple of the Hand classes. The other thing about doing these is that by the time we get to doing the story quests for those classes, we'll just be able to do them in one go. We won't have to actually stop and level up in between like we are with the Paladin. And like we will be doing with the other combat classes, so... Let's go. 3 more. Yes, I could do the whole thing without getting any more, but hey, we might get there. There we go. And yes, this time we're going to actually go back to the Leve Met. It's quicker than running back to the castle. We have to run through the castle anyway, so we might as well. What levels are we? Rightio. So we're doing level 40. Ah, she was not an adventurer, or perhaps. Have you come for a Leve by chance? I've come to collect some rewards. Another job well done. Do not mind me calling you by that moniker, do you, adventurer? Alrighty, so we get some good XP for that. That is our mining one. And actually, I've made a terrible error. Nope. Okay, it looks like I'm just gonna have to wear Sign of the Crimes. That's gonna go automatically into our botanist. Straight and arrow will go automatically into our botanist. You'll find the crafting leves will do, however, yeah, this area is a bit sketchy. Rightio. Let's have a look at our battlecraft leves. Pets are family too, I guess we'll accept that one. Fieldcraft leves. Nature is a monster. Breach and build. And tradecraft. We're not doing tradecraft for the moment. I should be doing them, I know, don't nag me, but we're not. Alrighty, we are going out the back door of Whitebrim Font, where I suspect we're going to need to be on our toes. Mining level 43. We are not joining a fate. Let me just fix its little red wagon. Phew. And we have 2 minutes 19. You know what? Let's do it anyway. Irritate everything. Uh-oh. And... Alright, let's turn these bad boys away from the guy with the thing. So what I'm hoping is we can have the help of this guy a little bit further by... Have I hit auto run? I've hit auto run, yeah. The other reason I'm practicing is so that I don't kill myself. One minute 21. This is the other reason for doing this. Possibly time to drink a potion. I know we're going to be close to achieving this one, but we're not going to get it, I don't think. We have a better chance as long as we've got these guys. We're just going to engage them. We're going to try and handle that blast. Actually, that's not a good idea because we get paralyzed. 11 seconds. Alright, we failed the fate, but we still got 15,000 XP for it and 161 flame seals, which is why even when we think we're going to fail the fate, we still try it. And we find ourselves standing in the middle of not losing our heads this time. Equip a miner's primary tool. Alrighty, and get to it. Initiate the quest. And confirm difficulty +3. Let's go. Okay. So like I said, this is about leveling up. Let's see if we can get a higher score using the slightly lower stuff this time. Be a little bit smarter than we were last time. So we're looking at this evaluation score here, and we don't get an evaluation score if we don't actually gather anything. Right, so already it's higher than it was last time. So I was trying to be smart and do the harder one, but I don't have the GP to ensure that I get the results I need. There it is. So we'll go with the one we've got a better chance of getting, and as you can see, it's not guaranteed every time. And we're not getting any score because we're not gathering anything. Will you just... Thank you. Alright, might be better than if we use our sharp vision to do things with. I know, I've just got to work out where everything is. This is my first time doing this Leve. Right, there's one up here. So we're trying to get to 143 as a minimum score for our very first bonus, but I don't think we're going to get there. Let's just pop our right click on that. We're going to go sharp vision, give ourselves a better chance of mining stuff so we can increase our score. I don't think we're going to get our 143, but we're going to try. So this little score here, we're going to try and get it for these. Okay. See, now I've talked about it. It's like, no, you shall not have. What rude. So we're looking for the smaller, darker circles. There it is. They can be anywhere, so when you're actually mining an area, they can be this tricky to find as well. Let's just grab that, give ourselves a chance. So close and yet so far. Oh, come on, game. There we go. Alright, that duty's complete. We are going to not go back because we're right next to some other labs. We don't want to be running out of the castle again. Let's go and find what this one's about, seeing as it's closest. Alrighty, this is the Tropes of the Trade. Let's have a look. It's a sword, so we've got that. Let's just grab this one. Turn it off. Go back up to Pets of Family 2. We'll grab that one. We'll grab Nature is a Monster. Alright, before we initiate this quest, let's jump into our Paladin's outfit because it won't let us do it. Oh, wait a minute. Where are we? Tropes of the Trade. Report to the Coerthas Central Highlands. Make sure we are being in our warrior's outfit or life will get awkward. And everyone loves a show. They want to be shown something they already see, you know. For example, it's bad to procrastinate. We all see that. So a show where hesitation means death? Perfect. Now get off your ass, work over a glacier hipposurf, and use your nerve drops to capture it for the arena. Welcome to show business. Nerve drops. I don't remember having nerve drops. But let's see what happens when we do this without them. Okay, the discrepancy between your current level and the Leve quest is too high. So that's from... Okay, no, we do have nerve drops now. You can see it here. What we need to do is weaken these things. Without killing them. This will be interesting. Alright, let's try the nerve drops. We did it. Alright, that's one. Ah! I'm just going to kick open this treasure copper. Oh, no. Bad hipposurf. How many of these things do I need? Well, I don't know. Alright, we're going to take him down. Now that I've got a better idea of how much damage I'm doing. Smack him with some nerve drops. We need 4 of them. Targets will grow frenzied if pacification is attempted too early. Alright, I think he's frenzied. We're just going to have to zap him now. Alright, that was... oops. I had to murder that hippogriff. Oh, okay, maybe. Kick it. I did not do that in time. However, that's 2. Alright, the downcast hippo. Oh, I see. It doesn't work on downcast hipposurfs, maybe. So we're just going to have to murder it anyway. Yeah, we need alpine hipposurfs. So we're just going to have to kill this one because it's kind of in the way. And it's going to murder us if we don't. I know, it started it. And I was a little bit sad because we've done that one. The other thing it does is it doesn't show you. I'm just going to murder this one if I can. I mean, I suppose I could use a my group attack on it, but if I do, right, now we won't get attacked for this one. Let's go. I know. Hi, I'd like you to come and join the circus. Here, have a taste of my sword. I think that's going to be a little bit too... will probably be okay. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't wait any longer. I'm not doing this with Fluffy, am I? Because I remember the time I tried to do a thing like this with Fluffy, and every time I got it down low enough, he'd kill it. Oh, looks like we're going to be fighting both of them anyway. Still a bit early. Alright, I think we're... whoops. Don't be like that, you evil bean. Come here. Hit him with some nerve drops. That was close. No, let's not return, because I don't want to end up back inside the castle yet. We've got a couple more circles in this area to do. When we finish these 2, what we'll do is we'll grab them, and then we're going to actually stop doing leves in this area, and we're going to go up to the next highest area so we can maximize our benefit from stuff. Alright. You look good enough to eat. That's a little ominous, isn't it? Let's just go into our journal. Go down to the quest that we just finished. This one. And I still can't do one, no. Yeah. Oh, wait, we're not doing that one. Breach and build. There we go. Alrighty. We are initiating You Look Good Enough to Eat. Make sure we're sword, paladin, or whatever class you're trying to train in your fighting area. Make sure you're up to it. You look good enough to eat. Down to initiate. Bad things happen when you try and do these quests with the wrong class. Pieces of biast sinew obtained from blizzard basts. Rightio. Oh, fiddlesticks, I did not want to do that. There are other critters around in the area that we don't want to annoy. And so, like those dragonflies. There's one. Oh, I know why. They're not bothering us before because we're actually of a higher level that they want to leave us alone. But, oh no, they're not. No, they will bother us. Oh, good. Have snow in your face. Well, that's going to make my life a little awkward, isn't it? What fun. Just make sure we get our facing right. Come back away from the dragonfly so that we don't attract this attention if we can avoid it. Go this way. Yeah, there should be something in this area, unless I just killed the thing that was for this one and missed one, possibly. Oh yeah, bast sinew to find. My bad. That's what we're doing. The glowy balls mean something. Read the quest. Oh, hello. No, we're too high for this quest, but it's still a challenge. A little bit of a challenge. We're looking for red avis, though. The Leve target is drawn from its hiding place by, oh my giddy aunt. Red avis, you say? What a big monster you are, say I. Alright. So there should be another glowing ball somewhere over here. Yeah, that's what I was looking for in this area, not another bast. Let's see if we can find it. It's got 4 bits of basts in here. Biasts in here. No evidence of a red avis anywhere nearby, but there is a mad budgie. It will not give us peace, and we don't want to be fighting it at the same time as we're fighting an avis. Beautiful. I know I do keep losing my where my mouse cursor is also, which makes it a little hard. So that's the other thing I'm practicing, is actually keeping track of it, so that when I'm in a dungeon I can. Leve target. No, I think last night when I was playing, I forgot for a minute that I was not tanking. So my poor little summoner, I ran her right up to the target, which was stupid, I have to say. And I did die gloriously for my trouble. Those poor healers. What is wrong with this DPS? The DPS has forgotten who she is. We're very sorry. Alright, let's not return to the Leve map. Let's head over this way, see what we've got. Alright, we are into Whispers of the Gem, which is here. So let's just have a quick look. So we've done this one. And everything else not ticked is already marked, so we're going to leave that. We are doing Whispers of the Gem. This one, Necrologos, will initiate that and get that going. Alrighty, confirm. Yes, the discrepancy is a little high. Right, we're finding soiled Necrologos pages. I guess we're picking on this while we're here then. Alright, soiled. Whoops. Oh, I got one from the monster. Yes. I was hoping that would be the case, but I wasn't sure it would be, so I picked on it anyway just to find out. Sometimes you've just got to try and, you know, poke it and see. I'm not sure I got out of it. I did get out of the zone, but not by much. How many soiled Necrologos pages? 5. These snow puppies ate it, right? I know, we're going to be fighting on two fronts because I can't be bothered going back to destroy that butterfly on its own. So what I'll do until it has a go at me, I'm actually just going to, let's just put some armor on. Boot it in the face. I did get a Necrologos page out of that, a Winter Nyx. Man, where are these monsters coming from? You know, I don't think that dragonfly is coming after me. It could be, and I might just not be noticing it, in which case I'll be taking a little bit of damage. No, it left me alone. Whoa! Let's go, that's 4 Necrologos pages. I am kitchen sinking. Alright, we have 5 of them. Whoa! Okay, we're not done yet. I see. Hi! No, no, no. No, that's not a good spot to be in. The Milky Eye. No. Although maybe I should have said yes, because I think actually, as I said no, those things disappeared. Yeah, I should have said yes. Never mind. We'll jog back into the lab and we'll pick up a few things. We're level 48 now. We'll soon be level 49. So that's not bad leveling. Hi, Volonot. No, I've come to collect some rewards. Difficulty, speed of completion, radio. So we'll complete that one. And so you'll notice how much the XP drops once you get over your level. And I'm very tempted to stay in the area and just bring our fieldcraft leves up, because if we look in our character, go to classes and jobs, so our fieldcraft 44, so our miner could come up a little bit more. I think our botanist is below the level, so I might pick up another couple of mining leves just to bring that miner up close to where we're at. We've got a fair amount of work to do over here, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Disciple of the War. Okay, 49 for Paladin, and we're just getting penalised now. All right, so I could probably get away with another Herbalist one as well. Or I could switch classes. Except I don't think, of all the things that are below that class, I think they're all too far below. So let's go Disciples of the Hand. We'll pick up one more stack of miners and one more stack of botanists, just to make sure. We'll bring our botanist up to 49, is what we'll do, and we'll bring our mining up, but we won't be able to get that way. She who's not. Yes, I've come for some fieldcraft leves. Okay, we'll accept both of those. There's no fishing. There is fishing, except I don't have fishing tackle, I don't think. I'll have to check. How would I know? Alright, there's no mining. Alrighty. So we're good. Uh-oh. Alright, let's go and do the one out the back door first. And then we'll go back and we'll do the rest. Let's go. So yeah, so we're nearly at level, well not nearly at level 50, but the goal is to get there. What's this one? This is this old fort. Commence logging, so we need to be a botanist. Let's go. Initiate. Home point's not set, we know that. Yeah, so we're not being penalised yet. So I think it's once we hit level 49 we get penalised, so we'll get there. Alrighty, Gatherer's Boon. Help me get lots of stuff. Here we go. Actually, I should be looking at how much it increases it by, because sometimes we don't have to... Leve quests are deemed a failure if too few items are obtained. Rightio. Alright, we should... If we get 6 out of them, we should only have to do this 5 times. Let's go. Okay, that brings it up by 15%, which is 75, 79. You know what? It's better than nothing. Let's go. So I need to get, out of 8 trees, I need to get 32 bits. Alright, so we're on track. Just make sure. We'll try to make sure. So if I run out of trees, like I get too many of those, let me just increase my chances a little bit. We're not even halfway there and we're 3 trees through. Yeah, so this is one way of leveling if you don't feel up to doing dungeons, but I should actually probably start doing a few. I think. So yeah, so just by using those little icons with the man with the pickaxe or the man with the hatchet, whatever you want to call it, you're actually increasing your chances of getting logs, which means you're increasing your ability to finish your lev faster, and also in some levs to get a better score. Where are we going? I should have gone around the front of this one, never mind. I know, we're just having a quietly relaxing time. There's two down here. I know, snow is slippery and I'm standing over a ravine. This does not strike me as a good position to be in. Alrighty. Now we still need to complete, even though we've oh great, now I'm standing with my back to the cliff. We still need to complete the obtaining the target items. So we have a few extra ones. I don't know if that's actually going to make my lev a bit better, but that's fine. And one more. There it is. Alright, and we are going to let them teleport us back in because, whoops, I hit no. I am having a dyslexic morning this morning. I know, trying to hit the save button instead of the maximize screen button on a document because they're on opposite sides of the page. It has been a very dyslexic morning. I know why. A little bit of stress. A little bit of stress, yeah. And a lot of worry. We're good. Alrighty. Let's collect our reward. Alright. Okay, now what should happen... Oh, whoa, level 50 botanist. Traits acquired, legendary nodes and tomes. Among unspoiled gathering points, there are these legendary sites that can be discovered by acquiring tomes of regional folklore. Each volume contains tales and traditions of a particular region, and using the item adds this information to your gathering log under special. Volumes you have yet to obtain can be reviewed in your gathering log. There are many valuable resources out there waiting to be found, and it begins by collecting tomes of regional folklore. Now I have to work out where to find them. But we are unlocking some good traits here. Although I think the rest of our levs are just going to have to wait till next episode. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.